Hello, I'm going to do a tutorial on how to dodge all the X-ATM encounters when you're leaving Dalit. So this is after you've knocked the X-ATM once and ran away, or if you're running EzCM, you would have got your 50 AP. Continue right and leave the screen. Here, hold down right. Nothing too hectic happening first. You can see my controller inputs on the bottom right of the screen. Use that for reference. So mash this and simply hold down. The next screen, you can just hold left, but if you want, so you can hold left, but if you hold left and then down left, you actually save some frames. So do that. It's not so scary. For this, it's not so difficult. He doesn't chase you here, so you can do whatever you want here. We want to walk over the loading line, and it's kind of hard to show you where the loading line is, but I do have a save me at the loading line. So if I remember correctly, it's from where I am now, here, all across here. So it's like here. This is where, so just under Skull is where the loading line is. So I just need to walk over that, and now we have passed the exit. Once you pass the loading line gets disabled, so it's just there. So you only need to walk for like a fraction of a second for that to work. So I'm going to reload a save here. I've made a save at this using Cheat Engine, so I can show you again. From here. So in a run, you'd run down here. If you hold down, you actually get stuck here. If you want to use that as some point of reference, so hold down left, and then I like go down left for one running step, kind of, and then walk and go like that, and then the loading line's off, like I said. So what I look for when I do it is kind of this. You can see my cursor. I kind of use like this rock here as my reference. So I'll load another save I made, which is me standing right beside the loading trigger. So here. So if I move down even one frame, now Squall will get the encounter. So like I said, I use this rock. So the bottom of this rock, this little groove in here, if you imagine this brick here as the loading line, and it kind of goes diagonal, it's like this, because I can run this way and I won't trigger it. So it goes left to right as Squall runs left to right. So this is the loading line here. So if I move down, I will get the encounter, like this. So that's what you want to look for. So you only need to walk over that. If you want to be like really fast in the speedrun, you can just tap walk over that. But I won't do that. So over here, walk, go. Easy peasy. So that's that screen done. Then this screen, hold down right, I hold down. It doesn't really matter how you do this, I hold down. And then once it triggers, I hold down right. So then the next big part of this game that people have trouble with is the bridge. So for this, he won't chase me until I start running. The middle pole is the loading line. It's all about loading lines. So I'm going to go over here. Here, that's one pole, two poles, three poles. He jumps over me. I'll pause here. So this pole here is the loading line that the game uses to decide when the X-ATM is going to jump over you. So if I keep going right, that same loading line is the trigger for him to jump back again, because it's only the one loading trigger. So I'm going to run over. There he is. He's coming. There he is. Oh. When I pass this line again, he goes back over me. Easy peasy. And then just leave. Just like that. Loads of time. So I'll do that again, like in a casual kind of way. But let me see, the bridge. It's probably this one, maybe. Here. So I'm going to go. I'm going to keep holding right so you can see X-ATM all the time. So I'm going to keep going. He jumps over me. There he is. He's going to come. There. And then past this, and he jumps back, and then I leave. Okay? That's nice. That works. But it's a bit slow. So you want to cross the loading line a second time when he starts running. So he's on, so you can leave as quick as possible. So the least amount of time. So you hold right, and if you listen carefully, I'm going to listen for him running. So I run back here a little bit, bang, go. So I heard him running, and then I went. Easy peasy. So that's the bridge screen. That's easy. Hold down here, because he will actually get you. You should save that down. You're a monster if you don't. Just hold down on that screen though. You don't need to hold anything else. Just down, save the dog, and hold down again. This screen as well. None of these screens need mashing, by the way, so if you're doing a speedrun, it's actually a good time to have your hand on the mouse to be, if you need to do any Zell tracking alterations. And for the final screen, He actually won't chase you here either until you start moving. You just hold down. There's no closing text boxes here. Nothing. Literally, just hold down. I'm holding left on the D-pad. In we go. And I'm holding down again. And that's it. Depending on your route, you may or may not get an encounter leading here, because from now, step count is active. We can get encounters, but we won't. And that's it. That is how you dodge all of the spider X-ATM encounters in Dalit.